Hello. I welcome you to Learn Xitsonga with Brian. I am the owner and the founder of this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot. So this is my first video of this year of 2024. Or this is the first video that I'm recording. It won't be the first video to be uploaded on the channel, but it'll be the first. This is the first video that I'm shooting for this year. So thank you so much for being on this channel. I really hope that you're going to find this channel fun and useful, helpful, and that it's going to add value to you, right? So so obviously it's a new year, things are really exciting. I'm really excited for the new year and the just the new things that I'm planning to do in the new year, right? So but one of the things I'm planning to do is to keep my videos very short. But I'd like to appreciate every single one of you who's been with me throughout, from when we first started to where we are now. And I think those that have been on this channel for the longest have seen how inconsistent this channel is, and that is because of many life things that get in the way, so so this is not like my main thing, because there are people that do YouTube as like their main thing, right? So they're able to like drop videos every week or every month. So it is not the case with me. So I drop content whenever I'm able to, so I'm not hard on myself, I'm not hard on myself, about like having to drop every now and then, even though that is the goal. I would really love to do that. But every time I plan to do that, it just does not happen because life, so so today I'm going to give you antonyms, right? So this is the third video of the names that we've been doing. So I first gave you homonyms, and then the second video it was synonyms, and then this one will be antonyms. So antonyms are basically opposites, right? So words that have opposing meanings or opposite meanings. So I'm just going to give you a few, and I hope that you're going to learn something from them, right? So we are going to give I'm going to feed you in small bits, so that you can be able to easily digest the information that you are getting, right? So we don't want to bombard you with like a lot of information to a point where you're not able to like remember any of the words that you are getting from this channel. So we want you to be able to remember and be able to apply the words that you are learning. So yeah, as you can see, the setup is also changed. I'm now recording from my room, so welcome to my room. I welcome you to my room, and I'm really looking forward to shooting more videos in this place. It's all cozy and like really nice, and yeah, so let's get on with it. So I'm going to give you like 11 antonyms. So these are words that have so opposites, like, so I'm going to give you words that have like opposing meanings, right? So I'm going to give the first word that I'm going to give you is aka. So aka means to build, right? So aka means to build, or it means build, and it is it's a verb. So aka is a verb which means to build, and then its opposite, it has to be something that has to do with breaking something down or demolishing something that was built. So the opposite of build basically. So the opposite of that would be demolish, which is to kubenzimula, which means to demolish something, or to bring a building down, or to just break something down that was built. So if you are building like a tower or something, and then someone comes and just just smashes that, like just smash everything to the ground, and break everything that you built, that is kubenzimula, right? So yeah, you could also use it in the context of when someone comes and then takes away everything that you built for like for a very long time. It could be a business, or it could be your life. Someone has just someone came and then they just destroyed my life. So when someone destroys something completely, that is kubinzumula. And then I'm going to give you the second word, which is which is ala. So ala means to refuse, right? And I think it's a verb. Yeah, I think koala, I think it's a verb, if I'm not mistaken. So koala means to refuse, you know. So when so yeah, in the same way that you'd say when someone comes to you, you know, just say no, refuse. So you use it in the same context, you know. I'll say loko munhu ataka wena ala, or when someone asks something from you, ala. So it means to refuse. And the same word could have like a different meaning. I think it also means to lay something or to spread something, like, you know, a sheet or a cloth. Go ala. So I'm not really sure, but I think it's also got to do with that. But then in this context, it means to refuse or to deny. The antonym for koala is to agree, which is fumela. So ala, its antonym is fumela, which means to agree. So fumela could also mean to, it's sort of like similar to accept, you know, but then what it like actually means is to agree. So agree. That is ala and fumela. And then the next one is boa. Boa it means to tie. It's also a verb, so it means to tie. So to tie or to bind. Yes, to tie or to bind. That is boa. And then its antonym is chucha. So to untie, right? So boa and chucha. So kuboy, that's when you tie, and then kuchucha is to untie. Yeah, so it could be, you know, like you've tied something to, you know, together, a boy together like this, and then kuchucha means to untangle or to untie whatever you had, you know, bound together, or whatever you had tied together. So kuboa, kuchucha, right? I hope you got that. And then the next one is hisa. So hisa means to burn, or it means hot. So it could be used in two ways. So if you want to use it, if you want to say that it's hot, it means tiale ya hisa. So this tea is hot. And then you could also say hisa pepperler, you know, or hisa bukule, right, which means burn this book, right? So it could be used, so its meaning, you know, differs, and this goes back to the homonyms that we're talking about. So a word that has multiple, you know, multiple meanings, and, you know, and things like that. So burn and hot, so that's what hisa means. And then the opposite of that is titimela, which means cold. So it means, in this case, we're talking about hot. So the so we're talking about hot. Or we're talking, so the word hisa is being used in the context of hot, or the definition that we're going for in this case is hot, not burn. And the antonym here would be, so if something's not hot, it is cold. And cold in Xitsonga means kutitimela, titimela, right? So that is the antonym. And then the next word is kulu. Kulu means big, you know. So I would say, so this is a pen. So I would say shitsalulesh, shikulu, shikulu. And then that would mean, you know, this pen is big. And then if I want to say this scissors is small, I would say shikerolesh, shitsongo. So it's kulu and tsongo, or shikulu and shitsongo, right? So kulu is the like central word, or the main word, and then depending on like the object that you're talking about, then excuse me, it changes. So the, what's the word, it's just escaping my mind, but just the prefix changes. The prefix is the word I was looking for. So in this case, I'm talking about a scissors, and a scissors is shikero. So then I'll put she in front of kulu. So shikero lesh shi kulu, tsalo lesh shi tsongo, because I'm saying ish tsalo. But then if I'm talking about a book, then I'll say bukule yi kulu, and then bukule yi tsongo. You know, so it depends on what you're talking about. And then we'll, you know, do another lesson where we, you know, get into how do you know which prefix to use between you know, before a word. So that is shikulu, and that is kulu, and tsongo. And then the next word is mburi. So mburi is a beautiful girl, and the opposite of a beautiful girl, which is mburi, is mpohlo, which is a handsome boy. Mpohlo is a boy who is very handsome, and then mburi is a very beautiful girl. And then the next word is okay, I'm gonna skip this word because I can't really see it. And then I was also corrected in one of my previous videos about this word, so I'm just gonna skip it for now. Or rather let me just give it to you. So it's ngulube, which is a widower, right? Ngulube, which is a widower. I was corrected oh no, I was corrected on Facebook. I just forgot. I tried, like, you know, like searching for that post. I couldn't find it before I made this video. So widower is we all know a widower, you know, it's a person that you know, who lost their partner, or who lost their partner, you know, so whose partner has, you know, passed on. That is a widower. And then there's a widow. So a widow is noni, right? So the difference between the two is one is male, refers to a male, and then the other one refers to a female. So let us move on to the next word, which is noana. So noana means a girl. So noana means a girl, and then obviously the opposite of that is boy, and boy is ja in Xitsonga. So ja, which means boy, and then noana is a girl. And then the next word is nyimpi. Nyimpi is it's a war, it's a battle. That is nyimpi. Nyimpile yilava masocha moya nyimpile. So that's the song we used to sing in church, and it means this war needs spiritual warriors, kind of thing. So that is nyimpi, which means a war or a battle. And then if there isn't a war, then it means there is what? There is peace, which is kurula. Kurula means peace. Right, so it could also mean stillness. So, you know, when something's like settled and it's not disturbed, you know, it's just sitting there peacefully, that is kurula, which means peace. And then the next word is teka. Teka means to marry. Teka basically means take. The original meaning of the word teka is take. But in this context, it is to marry. I mean, we do use it, you know, when someone marries someone, to say iteke nsati, you know, so, you know, someone, or iteke wini, you know, so you married or you've been married, right? So it means to marry. We're using teka to, you know, to mean marry in this context. And then its opposite is kutsika. So kutsika means to leave something. So if you're holding on to something and then I say tsika, you are letting I'm telling you to let go of that thing. So in this case it means to leave someone, or to break up with someone that you're in a relationship with, or to divorce someone. That is teka and tsika, kutsika. And these two are antonyms. And then the last word of the day is tlela. So tlela means sleep, right? It means sleep, and it's, you know, it's a verb which means sleep. So when you want to tell someone to sleep, you say tlela, inkaro tlela, it's time to sleep, or itatlela nkari muni, what time are you going to sleep, right? So that is tlela, which means sleep, and then its opposite is pfuka, which means to awaken or to wake up. Pfuka. So that is it for today. That is it for this video. I hope that you found it like really valuable. I hope that you learned something from this video. I would really encourage you to, you know, like just jot down everything that we wrote, that I gave you in today's video, and just, you know, practice. Find situations and, you know, scenarios where you can use this, where you can use these words. And one thing I need to remind you is that one of my biggest lessons for this year is that when we want things to happen in our lives, we have to take action, right? We cannot be passive and expect change to happen in our lives, you know. So if we want to see change happen in our lives, if we want to, you know, see our goals taking flight and actualizing, we have to put in action. And I think that's what I'm going to encourage going forward in my videos, that if you want to learn, it is not enough to just watch the videos and expect the information to register in your brain. You make it register, you know, by taking some action. So when you're sitting and watching the video, take some notes, practice it like even once, you know, and that could be enough for you to like remember these words, and then enough for you to learn the language also. So that is where I'm going to leave it for today. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, share it with people that you know, and do not forget to comment. Tell me what you thought of the video. It could be anything, you know. It could be a thought that you had as I gave you one of the words. It could be something you observed about the video. It could be anything, right? So do let me know what you thought of the video. That would like mean a lot to me. And yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna leave it for today. I love you so much. I appreciate you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.